Okay, so in this video we are going to learn some basic tags of HTML. Tags like table, form, input fields, canvas, and what else? Let's see. Okay, so our first tag that we are going to work on is table tag. So in order to create a table in HTML, we have a tag called table. So it's like a table for a table, or I should say a soul for a soul, from Avengers Endgame. So we have this table tag, and inside this table tag, uh, you guys know that in every table we have some rows and we have some columns. So in HTML also we have some rows and we have some columns. So in what we have to do now is we have to create a row, and in that row we are going to create some columns. So to create a row in HTML we have this tag called tr. So it stands for table row, T for table, R for row. And let's close this tag, and inside this tag we have a td tag, and td tag is nothing but the table data. So a table, and inside this table we have a row, and in that row we have some columns. We have multiple columns. We can interpret td or table data as columns of rows. So in this column or table data tag, I'm going to write a, and then I'm just going to copy paste this for multiple times, and let me format this thing first. So now I'm going to change from a to abcd and e. Now let's open this in our browser, and I think it's, yeah, so it printed abcd, but we can't see any borders here. So let's create some borders. So we have an attribute called border. So let's use this. So it's border equals to, in double quotes, we pass the width of border. So I'm going to pass 1 pixel here. It's okay. So yeah, it created the borders. So this box here is our tr tag, and inside this box we have some data, and these are our td tags. Okay, just like td tags, we can use tr tags multiple times. So it's just going to create this same effect, but it's gonna align them vertically. Let's refresh this page and see it. So we have three tr tags. So for three tr tags we have three boxes, and these boxes are inside a big box, and this big box is of the table tag, and inside each tr tag we have some td tags, that is columns. Okay, so that's all for the table tag. You can do multiple things, like you can change the colors, you can change the length, you can change the border, you can change anything. Okay, so our next tag is form tag. So it's also a form for a form, and inside this form tag I am going to create an input field, and let's just create this and refresh this page, and you can see that we have an input field, but we want to create a placeholder, like some typical websites. If I yeah, I should open this in incognito. So if I open facebook.com, yeah, translate. You can see this, it's written name, surname, mobile number or email, new password. So these things are called placeholders. Some grayish text, we call them placeholders. uh, so we want to create these placeholders because it kind of tells the user what they have to fill in that input tag. So in order to create those placeholders, we have an attribute called placeholder, and inside this attribute you can pass the string. You can write the string in double quotes that you want to show in the input field as a placeholder. So our first input field is for our first name or user's first name. Let's copy paste this. Our second is last name, then email, password, and we got an extra one, so let's delete this. Now if you refresh this page, you can see that we have some input fields with their placeholders: first name, last name, email, password. We want them in different lines, or we want them vertically aligned, so we gonna use this br tag. It stands for break. So it's just gonna break the line in two pieces, and you can see that they are aligned in vertical order. So now that also we don't want to show the password here, we want to show stars or dots. So in order to do that, we have an attribute called type, and inside type you can pass that it's a it's a password. Okay, now refresh this and you can see that these are some this is a password field with dots. Okay, similarly you can use mail for this email input field, and it's not necessary until you are using JavaScript for brains. Yeah, HTML have no brains, so in order to create logics you have to use JavaScript or PHP, or as some other frameworks like React.js, or leave that. Now we need some radio buttons for gender. So just like Facebook, if you open this site again, you can see that we have, okay, let's translate this. We have a radio button for female and a radio button for male. So if you are male, you select this, and if you are female, you select this. We want to create something like this. So in order to create that thing, we have an input field with type radio, and oh sorry yeah, we're gonna write male, and similarly we are going to create one for female, and we are gonna write female. Okay, let's refresh this and you can see that okay, okay, I haven't closed this. So now we have a radio button for female and a radio button for male. Now what we need is we want to create a drop down menu for country codes for the phone numbers of users. So in order to create a drop down menu, we have a tag called select, and inside this tag we have one more tag called option for each, and so for each option we are you are going to use one opening option tag and one closing option tag. And my battery is very low, so let me plug my charger. Sorry for this. Okay, we are good to go. And in each option tag you're going to give some value to it. So if you so we have only one option here. I'm going to copy paste this for some okay, now we have this cool drop down made from scratch using HTML, and we need this in next line, so we are going to use this br tag, and after this select we are going to create one more input field, and this is our last input field. It's for phone number, so users can select their country code and they can just then simply write their phone number in this input field. And for the placeholder I'm going to type phone number. Okay, refresh this page and we have this cool input field. And lastly a button for sign up. So button sign up, or let's change the sign up, it's boring. Let's replace this from let me in. Yeah, and also we need this in next line. Okay, so let me in. That's all for this video, guys, and in the next video we're going to discuss some tags like canvas tag. Yeah, in the next video we're going to learn the canvas tag. So thanks, bye.